Backed against the wall, national coach Yeng Guiao has put together a 14-man pool made up of old reliables as well as some surprising choices in a bid to take Team Pilipinas to the 2019 Fiba World Cup in China. Guiao has turned to former players Paul Lee and Gabe Norwood to turn around the fortunes of the Philippines, which needs to beat Qatar and Kazakhstan away from home next month to keep its qualifying hopes alive. The cornerstone of the pool, of course, was naturalized player Andray Blatche, who Guiao declined to draft upon assuming the Team Pilipinas job, but is now recalled after a learning curve in losses to Iran and Kazakhstan in the last window. Guiao insisted he wasn't pressured by outside forces to take back Blatche. Neither was his decision influenced by public opinion. Knowing what we know after these setbacks and having gained a better understanding of what is needed, we've realized that we need a big man who can impost himself at the post, said the concurrent NLEX coach. Junmar Fajardo did his best to be that guy. But iba talaga kapag NBA player, lalo na sa international game, Guiao added. Guiao also has a simple explanation on why he decided to call up Mark Barroca instead of going for, say, Latunario or Alex Cabagnat at point guard, and why he opted for Roger Pogoy instead of Matthew Wright in one of the gunner spots. They are both two-way players, he said. Barroca, he said, came in highly recommended by the coaching staff after a finals MVP performance in Magnolia's run to the PBA Governors Cup Championship. That he played well in the backcourt with Lee was a bonus, Guiao added. On the other hand, Guiao admitted that the choice for one shooter spot alongside Marcio Lassiter went down between Pogoy and Wright. What we learned from the international game is that your players must be able to shoot and defend, Guiao said. That's very valuable. If you're not making your shot, at least you can defend. Defense is the only constant in this game. Barroca played in the original heel as team under Rajko Torom and raised hope that his return to the national team would require little adjustments, Guiao said. Actually, taking in Barroca is a risk because we're bringing in another new player, Guiao said, but it's a calculated risk since he has played with the national team before. Hopefully, Madaliang adjustment. And what about Raymond Almazan, who along with Poyaram and Troy Rosario got the nod over Greg Slaughter for a spot in the front line alongside Fajardo and Blatche. One lesson we learned after those losses is that the bigs of Kazakhstan and even Iran can shoot that outside shot. So if your bigs are a lot quicker, like Almazan and Aram, they can defend that shot better. The problem with Slaughter and even Junmar is that they would hesitate to close out those shooters, Guiao continued. That would be less of a problem for quicker big men like Almazan and Aram. But isn't he concerned about Almazan's fitness after the former Letran star went AWOL at rain or shine and hardly played in the final half of the last PBA season? Guiao was asked. Never namang nagka weight problem, see Raymond, he grinned. I know him. He can get in shape in a week.